So for 41, in this sentence, it's kind of a matter of matching the tenses, the verb tenses again. We know that we got to have the verbs in a sentence being in the same tense, right? So we're told that, okay, such efforts have yielded diminishing returns even as the complete relaunch of blah, blah, blah has failed to arrest the steep 2-decade decline of book sales. Okay, so basically the key here is to look for another verb, and that other verb is failed, or more specifically, has failed, right? So we want to match this tense, and have yielded actually does that, right? It's just that, it's have instead of has because the subject here is plural. Efforts are plural, so you have to do have. But have yielded matches has failed. So this is actually correct. But let's just take a look at the other options and make sure we understand why the others aren't correct. First of all, B, would have yielded. Would have yielded, saying that suggests that, it would have but didn't. But it's not the case because we're told that, such efforts did in fact yield diminishing returns. So this is sort of a hypothetical, so that doesn't really match with the meaning of the sentence. So B is out. C, were yielding. The issue here is, like I said, it doesn't match the tense of has failed. Were yielding means that, basically that they, in the past were yielding diminishing results, or returns, but no longer are doing so, right? While have yielded means that they were doing it and are continuing to do so. So that, again, it kind of messes up the tenses here, and so we don't want that either. And D, will yield. Again, this is a different tense than has failed. Will yield is obviously in the future. But another reason is that it sort of messes up the logic of the sentence, right? You're basically saying that such efforts will yield diminishing results, but then you're not really backing that up. I mean, it's saying like, yes, historically there's been a decline, but there's not really, it's too uncertain here also to say that will yield, as there's no more sort of, evidence or backing for it, just kind of an empty statement. So, and again, it doesn't work with the sentence because the tenses are different. So for that reason, A is our answer. Have yielded matches with has failed.